would you like to learn how to make a very easy mountain scene on a cake? And this is a winter scene that is a Switzerland mountain scene because I'm doing a collaboration with two of my really good friends.
Jessie at 5th and Overland is going to celebrate winter. And then she's going to be making a stew at Roasted Winter Vegetable Soup in Catalina Treats. And then we have Jim Kitchen is doing Swiss Winter Comfort.
Hey friends, so to do this Swiss mountain, I actually found this on my calendar. I love the way it looks. I love the mountain and I love the background with the blues, the magentas, the whites, and the purple. So I decided to do that for my cake behind the mountain. So first I'm going to do that part. And here I have my Italian meringue buttercream with all those colors. So I have the magenta color, purple, blue, and a creamy white color. Now the next thing you're going to need is an offset spatula and a bench scraper. This process is pretty easy, and I'm just going to take each color and just do a little swipe on it like this. Now I'm going to get a bowl that has nothing in it to scrape off my Italian meringue into. I take the flat side of the bench scraper and I just scrape away all of this. I'm also going to take this color that I have in the bowl here and just put some on the very top just to add some pretty coloring. Then with the offset spatula, I'm just going to scrape this off, kind of in a circular motion. To do the mountain, I want some of it to look gray, so I'm going to take some of my black gel food coloring, put it in the cream Italian meringue, and to do this I just take two toothpicks, dip it in there, and put it into the frosting, and then mix. Now the cake is out of the refrigerator, and I have a tool that looks like this. This has a little point on it, and it's a Wilton brand. And then I also have one that artists use. So this is just a palette knife that artists use, and I've never used it on paint. I just use it on frosting. But either or would work. This I think would work probably a little better though because it's a little smaller. So to do this part, you just take your palette knife and you want to just form it to look like a mountain, and like just randomly go in jaggedy motions that would look like a mountain. And then I'm going to build it up on the top, and I'll show you what I mean in a second with that. But for now, I'm going to do this part. Now it's back out of the refrigerator again, and I'm going to just do the exact same thing as I did before. And this just adds a lot more texture to the mountains. And of course, they don't look like mountains yet, but you'll see they will. You just want to have a lot of layer and texture. So obviously mountains are rocky and they have a lot of texture. Now the next part is what's really going to make it look more like a mountain, because I'm going to put white in it for shadowing and also to make it look like there's snow at the top of the mountain. But at first I just want to show you how I shadow it. So I'm just going to do it on the one side, like the sun is just showing on one side of the mountain a little bit. So not like too much of it, otherwise it's going to blend in too much. The next thing I'm going to do is I want to make it look like there's peaks at the top. So I'm gonna really build it up. And I'm gonna do it like this and just kind of press down and up and make it thick so it goes above where the cake is at the edge. You want it above that part. And it will firm up when you put it in the fridge. And this is something, if it is a hot day, it's summertime, it's probably not the best thing to do because it will melt and then it will fall. So it's probably best to do something like this in the cooler months. And you don't want the peak to be too high. You just want it just a tiny bit above the cake, like that. See how it's just a little bit above the cake? So I'm going to do that to each of these. Just bring it up just a little bit. So now it's back out of the refrigerator, and I was going to say that Edelweiss flowers at the bottom, you can see I have these white flowers for the base, and then I just did a sparkly green for the side because I'm going to have it like the mountain. You know, it's not all snowy, but it's these flowers. So I have this tip here. I'll put the link below where I got it. It's a Wilton, but it's a little bit different than some of the Wilton tips. More of a flowery look to it, and it's easy to use because all you do is press down on it and press up. But it's a little different than just a normal star. I wanted to show you this again too because it really shows you how the sky does look like the picture here because it's a real photograph of a mountain. And you can see the sky in the background really represented that pretty well. So I was happy about that, peeking through. So you just press down. It's really easy. And all I'm going to do, I'm just going to just put a bunch of them down like this. And it really matches nice with the pattern that I have on the drum of the base of the cake. So I hope you enjoyed watching this, and maybe next time I'll do some yodeling for you. But not this time because I have no idea how to do that. So have a nice day, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching, and make sure to watch my friends' videos too.